Hello guys and welcome back to another Platinum video. Now before this one begins, I do need to give a little bit of context. So initially I wasn't planning on doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the first bit of footage you're going to see is actually from a different video. I don't know when that's going to come out, but basically I was recording a video of games that I was never going to get the Platinum for, and the reason being is there was a slight glitch on the game which soft locked me out of the Platinum. Now what you're going to see in the opening clips of this video is me just trying to get footage for the other video and figuring out that I was no longer locked out of the Platinum and it was actually achievable to get. So my reaction to that is like 100% genuine. I was just doing little B-roll stuff. I wasn't expecting it to be fixed. I was just showing off why it was broken, and it turns out it had fixed itself. So yeah, without further ado, I really hope you enjoy this one. I had a lot of fun going back to the game, and I hope you enjoy the video. But as you can see here, we have put 80 hours and 4 minutes into the game. Hooray! So why can I not get this Platinum? So you guys can see in the bottom right corner there, all these have like wealth, mysteries and artifacts. Now in order to get the Platinum, you have to complete basically everything in everything. And you can see here I spent a huge amount of times in a lot of these areas that I finished the story in, collecting all of these artifacts and things like that. We still have a few areas to go. Now here in London we have a mystery. You can see that's this thing right here that's blue. So I'm gonna just make my way over to it very quickly. Okay, basically there's a child around this corner who's distracting this man right here, and we are supposed to break into his house. Now the problem is in the... Wait. Oh my god, it's there! They fixed it! Yes! Oh my god, this soft locked me out of the Platinum. So basically, you're meant to break into this man's house and steal the artifact back, but basically I had a glitch where this key didn't spawn, and I tried for like weeks. I stopped playing the game, I tried for weeks, and oh my god, I tried for weeks to like figure out how it would work, and nobody else had the same issue as me, and I was just like, well, I'd have to restart the game if I want to platinum it, and I am not putting another 80 hours into the game. Oh my god! Well, that's not going to be in the video then. I'm going to have to platinum Valhalla. Okay, well, I guess we're platinuming Valhalla. This might be in a different video, I don't know. Here we go. I found the official trophy list. So we currently have 28 of the 51 trophies. A lot of this is just going to be sort of for finishing the game, I suppose. And if we go to our trophy list right here, we haven't actually finished the story yet. Like I said, I think I was doing like loads of collectible grinding and taking a break from the story. So we do have the story to finish. We have all of these, which I believe are just a load of Ubisoft collectibles that we have to go get. It's going to take a bit of time, but I think do you know what? I'm looking forward to the grind now. I'm kind of excited myself for the game. We have to eliminate all the targets of the Order of Ancients. And finally here we just have the general miscellaneous trophies. I've got myself kind of hyped, so we've got to get, what, 13 trophies or 12 trophies before we get the Platinum. It might be a bit of a shorter video, I guess, but that's insane. This has genuinely come out of nowhere. Unbelievable. For the first trophy back, if we acquire this Bear Mastery skill, which I want, we should get a trophy. There we go, full mastery, spend your first mastery point. So here we are, after never expecting to come back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we are now going for the Platinum. Before I went back into the story mode, I decided to go for a couple of miscellaneous trophies just while I was adjusting to the game and getting used to it. This first miscellaneous trophy is probably the hardest one in the game. What you need to do is set yourself on fire and kill 3 shield-bearing enemies without breaking their shields. What makes this difficult is you need to basically downgrade yourself. You need to remove skill points so these guys are a higher level than you. I went to this town, set myself on fire, and you have an ability where you can throw back an enemy spear, so I just spammed that over and over again, and eventually we got the trophy. In your hometown of Ravensthorpe, you can use certain spots to place decorations around the camp. There are 16 of these in total, and if you place a decoration on every single one, you get a trophy. We then fully upgraded a piece of gear. While searching for the story missions, I accidentally started a DLC quest and I got a DLC trophy. It's not really relevant to the platinum, but I just thought I'd chuck it in here anyway. We then played through the final 4 story related trophies that we needed. Overall, these took about 8 hours of gameplay, but we got them without much trouble. Next up, it was time for the absolute monster grind of 784 items and collectibles. That's right, Ubisoft did not disappoint. 784. Now, the majority of these collectibles revolve around mysteries, wealth, and artifacts. You basically have to gather them in every single region. Some of these, though, could be incredibly frustrating. As you can see here, I was doing one of the cairn mysteries where you have to stack stones on top of each other. And let me just tell you, this one here in particular was probably the most frustrating thing I've ever done. They're meant to be relaxing and peaceful as part of meditation within the game, but honestly, it took me about 40 minutes just to get the stones in the right place so I could complete it. The first thing we went for was to beat all Orlog players. Orlog is basically a dice game. I guess it's kind of similar to what you've got in terms of Gwent from The Witcher or something like that. Honestly, I actually really enjoyed this game. It's quite strategic. It takes a bit of time to get used to, but once you get good at it, it's actually really satisfying. There are 19 players that you need to beat, so I just travelled around the remaining towns and beat the final players to earn the trophy. Next up, we had to defeat all alpha animals. These are pretty self-explanatory. They're just animals that you need to fight around the world that have higher health bars than the rest. I'd done most of them on my initial run through the game, so I only had 2 left, and I beat them pretty easily because I was really overpowered at this point. We then went and completed all the anomalies. Now, these aren't particularly difficult, they're basically just parkour challenges, but I really don't like them. I think they're just really tedious and boring. Luckily, due to all the work I'd done initially playing the game, I only had about 3 of these to go, but they were really dull. One of the mystery types in the game are flightings. These are kind of like old school rap battles where the person says like a sentence and you have to finish off the rhyme by kind of roasting them. Once again, they're really not difficult at all to beat. You just have to make sure that you're reading properly and picking the answer that rhymes. I wasn't really keeping track of these, but once I completed this last one, we earned the trophy. So at this stage, we didn't have that many of the collectibles left to do. We kind of just carried on the grind. The next trophy I was going for was for collecting all of the artifacts. There is a Roman guy in your village who collects all these artifacts, and every time you reach a certain amount, you can give them to him. Now, it was really frustrating at first because I thought I'd done all of them, and I went back to him, and it turns out I was missing one. But it turns out I just missed one region, so I ran back, grabbed the artifact, went back to him, and we got the trophy.
Tell me what you found. Wonderful. This should complete my collection.
So we were nearly at the end of our collectible grind. Just to make you aware of how much there is to do in this game, at this stage I had done all 16 regions of England, so I got all the collectibles in those regions. I'd completed all the collectibles in Norway and the ones in Vinland. In this game there are actually 2 sort of dream areas that you can go to, which is Asgard and Jotunheim. I was really confused at first. I thought I'd completed everything, and I went back and I checked, and Asgard was done, but I was missing 3 or 4 of the collectibles from Jotunheim. The main reason I obviously didn't do it at the time was because of this beautiful bear on screen. He is power level 400, which is basically the max that you can get in the base game. So clearly I'd just been waiting to beat him till the end. But eventually we managed to slay the stone bear, and that was it for all of the collectibles in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Next up, we decided to head over to Norway to complete some fishing. This is for the trophy for catching all 19 types of fish in the game. I was following a guide for this, and I only needed 4 more types of fish to catch in Norway, and I got them pretty quickly. Next up, we needed to hunt down the remaining members of the Order of Ancients. These guys are very similar to the Templars in previous Assassin's Creed games. They're basically a shadowy organisation that you need to hunt down and destroy. There are 45 of these guys in total, and I only needed around 10 more to finish them off. And upon completing the questline with the final member, we were able to earn the trophy. After completing this, we finally had enough materials to fully upgrade our settlement to level 6, earning us another trophy. Now we're on the home stretch and we just needed a few miscellaneous trophies before we got the platinum. The first one was pretty easy and it was just something that I naturally missed through gameplay. You have to slide 150 meters in the snow, so I just went to the top of this hill, slid down, and the trophy popped. We then completed 5 treasure hunts. You find these maps randomly scattered around the world, and once you find the treasure at 5 of them, you earn a trophy. The next trophy was for finding Excalibur. Throughout your playthrough of the game, you will find these 11 mysterious tablets. 3 of them are found upon killing members of the Ancient Order, and the remaining 8 of them are mysteries as part of the world. Obviously, after completing all the mysteries, we had all of them. So I navigated my way through this stupidly long cave before I accidentally fell to my death. After eventually working my way back, we placed all the tablets in that we needed and we were able to pull Excalibur from the stone. Our next trophy was to wield Mjolnir. Mjolnir? I don't know how to pronounce it. Thor's hammer, you know, the one with all the electricity and stuff. I'm very sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing ancient Norse hammer names. Sue me. In order to get this trophy, what we needed to do was equip all of Thor's gear, travel all the way to Norway, and we reached a certain spot that's very out of the way at the top of the map, and we grabbed the hammer and we got the trophy. Oh, there's a firefly. So for this last trophy, we need to catch a firefly. Did I catch it? Oh, I did. Sweet. There we go. I think, do we just need to release one? Yeah, we just need to release one. So we've caught a firefly, and we need to head back now to our settlement. So all we need to do is just head over to this waterfall to release the firefly. As I'm running over, I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video today. It really means a lot. Thank you for all the support as well on these platinum videos. It's been just amazing, honestly. Right, so if we go here, we release the firefly. Twinkle, twinkle. Just for confirmation, release a firefly in your settlement. And Viking Legend. Yes, that is amazing. There we go. That is the platinum for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And just to add a little bit of context, I believe we were at approximately 80 hours when we first loaded up the game again. We are now at 103. That is 23 hours worth of gameplay just for 12 trophies, and I was nearly done with the story. So yeah, it's been a crazy one. But you know what, Valhalla, it's not my favourite Assassin's Creed. That still goes to Origins, but I had a really good time, and honestly it's made me really excited to play Mirage now. If you did enjoy as well, please consider liking the video. It helps my channel grow, helps push me out there so other people can see the videos. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Once again, thank you so much. There's probably going to be a video covering my face, I assume. I always say that and the videos are like either side of my face. But anyway, really appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.